What if I told you that every month, money could show up in your account, whether you're working, sleeping, traveling, or watching Netflix? Imagine opening your brokerage app and seeing $100, then $300, then $500, eventually growing into $1,000 every single month in dividend income. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the truth nobody talks about. Building a $1,000 per month dividend portfolio isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It won't happen overnight. It takes time, consistency, and a smart strategy. The good news? You don't need to be rich. You don't need to pick the next Apple. And you definitely don't need to spend hours staring at stock charts. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to build a dividend portfolio from scratch, how much money you'll realistically need, what ETFs and stocks to consider, and the step-by-step roadmap that can help you reach $1,000 per month in passive income. Let's get started. Understanding the goal. Before we talk about investments, let's understand the target. $1,000 per month equals $12,000 per year in dividend income. Now here's where many beginners get surprised. You don't simply invest $12,000 and magically earn $12,000 every year. Most quality dividend portfolios generate between 3% and 5% annually. Let's use a realistic 4% dividend yield. To generate $12,000 per year at a 4% yield, you'd need approximately $300,000 invested. I know what some of you are thinking. $300,000? That's impossible. Not necessarily. Because most successful dividend investors don't build that portfolio with one giant deposit. They build it gradually through consistent investing and compounding. And that's where the real magic happens. The biggest mistake beginners make, one of the biggest mistakes new dividend investors make, is chasing the highest dividend yield they can find. They see a stock paying 10%, 12%, or even 15% and think they've discovered a shortcut. Unfortunately, high yields often come with high risk. Many companies paying extremely high dividends are struggling businesses. Sometimes the dividend gets cut, sometimes the stock price collapses, and sometimes both happen. Instead of chasing the biggest yield, focus on three things. Number 1, dividend reliability. Number 2, dividend growth. Number 3, business quality. A company that pays a safe 3% dividend and increases it every year can often outperform a risky company paying 10%. Remember, a growing dividend is usually more valuable than a high dividend. Building the foundation with dividend ETFs. If you're starting from scratch, dividend ETFs can be one of the safest and simplest ways to begin. Why? Because they instantly provide diversification. Instead of buying one company, you're buying dozens or even hundreds of companies in a single investment. Here are 3 popular dividend ETFs many investors use. SEHD, the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. This ETF focuses on high-quality dividend-paying companies with strong financials and a history of rewarding shareholders. VIG, the Vanguard Dividend Appreciation ETF. This fund emphasizes companies that consistently increase their dividends over time. DGRO, the iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF. Another strong option focused on dividend growth and quality. A dividend ETF can serve as the core of your portfolio while reducing the risk of relying too heavily on individual stocks. For beginners, this is often the smartest place to start. Adding individual dividend stocks. Once your ETF foundation is established, you can gradually add individual dividend stocks. The goal isn't to own dozens of stocks. The goal is to own great businesses. Some characteristics to look for include strong cash flow, consistent earnings, long histories of paying dividends, competitive advantages, and reasonable debt levels. Many successful dividend investors prefer companies from sectors like consumer staples, healthcare, utilities, financial services, energy infrastructure. These industries often generate steady cash flow that supports dividend payments. Remember, quality comes first. The dividend should be the reward for owning a great business, not the only reason you buy it. A simple portfolio allocation. Now let's build a sample dividend portfolio. This isn't financial advice, but it demonstrates how many investors structure their holdings. Imagine a portfolio worth $100,000. You might allocate 60% to dividend ETFs, 30% to individual dividend stocks, 10% to cash or opportunities. That means $60,000 in diversified dividend ETFs, $30,000 spread across quality dividend companies, $10,000 available for market corrections or future investments. This approach provides diversification while still allowing individual stock selection. The ETF portion acts as your foundation. The stock portion adds growth and income potential, and the cash position gives flexibility. A balanced approach often works better than trying to hit home runs with every investment. The power of dividend reinvestment. Now we reach the most powerful part of the strategy: compounding. Let's say your portfolio generates dividends every quarter. You have two choices. Option 1, spend the money. Option 2, reinvest the money. Most successful dividend investors choose option 2 during the early years. When dividends are reinvested, they purchase additional shares. Those new shares generate additional dividends. Those dividends buy even more shares, and the cycle repeats. Over time, the growth becomes exponential. At first, progress feels slow. Then suddenly, the portfolio begins growing faster and faster. This is why time is often more important than picking the perfect stock. The earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes. How long will it take? Let's be realistic. Building $1,000 per month in dividends takes commitment. Here's an example. Suppose you invest $500 every month, and your portfolio earns an average annual return of 8%, including dividends and growth. After 10 years, you could have roughly $90,000. After 20 years, you could have over $290,000. At a 4% yield, that portfolio could generate around $11,600 annually. That's very close to the $1,000 per month goal. Increase your monthly contributions to $1,000 and the timeline becomes significantly shorter. The lesson: consistency matters more than speed. Most people underestimate what they can achieve in 20 years and overestimate what they can achieve in 1. Building a $1,000 per month dividend portfolio isn't about finding a secret stock or getting lucky. It's about discipline. It's about consistency. And it's about giving your investments enough time to grow. The investors who succeed aren't necessarily the smartest. They're the ones who keep investing month after month, year after year, while letting compounding do the heavy lifting. Start small if you need to. Invest consistently. Reinvest your dividends, and focus on the long game. Because every share you buy today is another step toward financial freedom tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more dividend investing and passive income content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.